everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was setting something up. It will be useful a little later in the thing. I'm essentially setting up a Stream Deck system to allow me to do things like this. Hello everybody and welcome back to Amnesia Dark Descent. Also, it'll allow me to do things like this. Weep, 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 weep. Hi! I'm gone. Peekaboo. Sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. This is just the basic one on my phone, essentially. But hello, everybody. And again, I do apologize for being a little bit late. I am a little silly. But that's because I can be. But it also means I've got quicker switch time now. Don't have to reach for my my mouse necessarily. So I'll have a better response time with this. And it's one of the things we're going to be getting an upgrade for, essentially. I'm going to have a little setup to where I can literally just reach my hand out and tick. Anyways, we have gotten our dead guy vaccine. Yeah, no, we're gonna see if the dead guy vaccine actually works the way it should. Anyways, yeah, let's get scared, shall we? Well, apparently I'm nice and nuts. Oh, that's right, I don't have enough I don't have any gas left. I don't have any gas! I don't think I'm gonna find any in the sewer either, fuck. By the way, the audio is now all the way up for my thing, so you guys can try and spook me by donating $1 if you have it. And remember, all proceeds from Streamlabs for the first, or not first, but from now until the end of 2020 are going to ALS charity, or to ALS.org very specifically. Oh. You're shitting me, right? More water. Hold that thought. This is going to suck just a little bit. just go this way. Oh, you can go bugger yourself. You cunt cake. Yes, it's the water section, but with the actual monster now, that's just great. Yeah. Just a little bit, ain't it? Okay, so there's that. No way back over there. Busted ass ladder over there. Hey Andy, if you want to be even more scared, try listening with the headset on. Go straight into monkey. Alright, that's that thing right there.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please don't take me! Nobody ever return!
That was mildly disturbing. And yes, I'm very certain I'm going away that I know the monster went. There we go. Now I have a pipe. Okay, well. whoever's controlling the noisy machine. Oh, but I want broken glass. That sounds about right. Hey, Rainbow! Hello. Long time no see. How you been? Also, I'm essentially freaking myself the fuck out for the entirety of this month, every night. Aw, what kind of stuff? Also, nom the rainbow! It is interesting, and it is terrifying. Oh, I thought I was gonna be safe. Apparently not. Yeah, family stuff can be a pain. I have to deal with it too on occasion. By the way, Rainbow, that was the thing that I'm not supposed to look at. So called because, well, I'm not supposed to look at it. I wonder. No, it won't let me do it. Man. Just as a forewarning, Rainbow, by the way, I'm scaring myself shitless. I'm just waiting for it to go crack and start spinning again. think I'll just go back and face the monster.
Turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Oh, you're kidding me. Hi! That thing was a little bit different. What the fuck was I supposed to grab in here? Because, I mean, that better not be what I have to bring with me. Barred gate was torn down by that creature. Okay. Oh, hi. So that thing is a one-shot kill no matter what. I don't even want to try. I don't even want to try exploring down there. I'm good. I'm good, bitch. Oh, I'm good. I don't want that. Nope. Not in the slightest. Them. Ominous sounds. All the ominous sounds. That's because today's stream is a Spooktober stream. This feels like it's the way I was supposed to go, and I should probably go back and check around for more stuff. Like fucking oil bottles.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save that fuel down there for, or up here for later. There's that door. There's anything back here, so I'm gonna light those up.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes?
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Okay.
Help me. Who's the switch?
Ow.
Please. Who's the switch? Help me.
I will help you just as soon as I think it's safe for me to do so. Tinderbox. These all just cells? Picked up meat. When I'm given meat in a puzzle game like this, it makes me worry.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They'll be back. Oh, they will be back.
You know what? Fine.
Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say. You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable. Well, guess why no. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken wall and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Really?
Daddy, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it. Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Oh my god. Cut right. It had gone too far. The man who suffocated as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes, displeased, he started to look at the Damascus rose oil. Or started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Where it's like he's right behind that door. I just bit my tongue. There's a gap in the door. Yay! Oh no! Wait. What the absolute fuck?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Okay. Found a hiding spot. All is lost, so I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first bound by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but I have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Oh, this looks promising. Ah. Where is the thing? This feels too easy. Feels far too easy. This is too easy to be cheesy.
12th of August, 1839. The banishment ritual is taking longer
Hello,
than
Lucky.
expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
I love it when they hide the tinder boxes up there like that. Won't budge, but what? Is the thing gone? Sometimes yes and sometimes no. I will agree with you there, Freeman. Aw. Shelby, I take it your phone doesn't like you right now? I heard that sound and I don't know. I'm smart for not wanting to. What the fuck? Fairly certain that'll kill me. Yep. Woof. Wooden bucket filled with sticky tar.
Is this ill-timed witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Oh my god. Freakiness. Thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively. Consume every drop. He looked through the widespread the sun. Will this ever end? He thought. Also, hello, Avia. Mlem.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
You again? Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Ryan. You never heard of Johann Ryan? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
No, don't kill her.
Am I gonna have to go back down there? Really? Picking up the tinderbox.
Dad, good to see you. Fire was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithra evidence. One which had not been plundered. Do you know what Mithra is? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith. Building temples out of caverns. The dark halls being the universe. Inside are its powers. You, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have unseen to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs. Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break. by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So all I did spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Well, that's the thing. Fork. Need laudanum for the Jackie. Poor thing.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Was there something else? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Oh my god.
Vi was a brave man and dared to proceed.
Hello,
that
Claire.
I did not. He unearthed a number of
Hey guys, I'll let you choose. Which way do I go? Left or right? Which one first? Let us see which way we go. Man. Well, you guys decide which way to go first. So we got 1 for left, 2 for left, 3 for left, 4 for left. Let's go left. 1 for right.
cavern temples and
Well,
gathered a whole collection of ores. But unlike
Up we
every
go.
other finder since the fall of
Oh god. Yeah, no. I think I would rather eat
Whatever it takes.
a very large number of... Oh god. Into the transept, shall we? I'd much rather eat a giant bag of dicks than put a rope down into that well right now.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, old man! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
place just feels all wrong. This place just feels every kind of wrong. Stop staring. Go away. Oh my god, why does this place feel so wrong? Probably because it is so fucking wrong. Peekaboo, what's hiding in the drawers? Oh. Note. There are quite a few things that are things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans have all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror and of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient. It will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks, to let the body settle. If you're wiping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victims yield maximum effect. If the victim does not behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. It is you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become, I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The black evil fears me. And after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can return home now, I shall perish. Those bats. Okay, that's the door I came in through. Oh no, it's not. That is. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh my god. These are gonna show off new and exciting forms of torture, aren't they?
The shadow. It's close now.
Too. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman had cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. That would suck a freshly greased ass, wouldn't it?
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
He said the cradle is almost ready. I think I know what... Oh, no. I need a minute. I need a minute. Oh, no. Wonder if Alexander is just going to end up with something akin to Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know. Oh no. The problem is I know exactly what that torture device is. I did a freaking paper on it. It was when I was in junior high for history class, specifically my world history class. And oh my god. I'll be fine. It's just god damn it, I didn't know they could put something like this in a video game.
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
So this, my dears, is a thing called a Judas Cradle. The Judas Cradle is one of the most horrific forms of torture ever devised. You could technically survive it, but you never would want to. The arsonist kept crying as he slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Better be a fucking thing in here. Fucking thing. Gimme. Hello, foot. Rick, not funny. So, I would have been fine with any other kind of torture device. You could have slowly fucking showed somebody being closed in an Iron Maiden. I still wouldn't give a fuck compared to the Judas Cradle. That thing is beyond not okay.
How are things coming? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Oh, and joke's on you, Rick. Tepps never used the Judas Cradle. He was more a fan of using wood over metal. Okay, so I like that. Anytime I need to refill my lantern, I can literally just go to one area. Hold on. No. I can literally just go to one area with a thing, fill it up, and come back. So that makes the game a little bit easier to deal with. Oh, man, though.
Ah, you again. Me, powerful. Not so very hopeful. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
It went from having any lantern's worth of oil down to having a few drops of it. Yes, but I've used that same thing in this episode alone already like 3 or 4 times. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taught me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him in my return? From him, if my return might be denied. I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I will retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungus should work as a paralyzer if I can find the integral gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae can be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it is a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling conch. I will have to address Weir with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh no! In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in peace, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places. They too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. More laudanum. Choir entrance. Oh. At least this place is well lit. Oh no, why do I have a feeling? Well, I have a feeling I know what kind of torture place this was.
"15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Please, I didn't do anything.
Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
Some of them can be.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes. She deserved it, that little bitch.
Well, this was a vivisection room. Oh, wait. Yeah, this was a vivisection room. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Oh, are you shitting me? This is a 2 or 3 part place, isn't it? By the way, hello again, Rick, if you are still there. Hello. Oh, thank you again. This fucking game is terrifying beyond fucking words. Ah! No, Freeman, this is nowhere near as messed up as
What are
that.
my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
This place feels, in every sense of the word, very, very wrong. Also, mention a very, very specific form of torture, and they shall come. Forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed by a faint light made its way inside, A pyramid of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. And yes, I wanted to do that just because I could. That was the Iron Maiden, by the way. They would literally put you inside that thing and just wait. Leave you there. Lock it closed and leave you there. Wait for you, in essence, to die. Yeah, a little bit. Have ya? You know me, when I'm stressed, I fucking cuss. That's water. So, those of you who chose left, you chose the right one. It made this so much more fucking weird.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Yep. That is one form of torture that everyone, that you and me both have to go through. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel as they turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. Two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer, struck the victim's chest in one final act of mercy. Be free! Oh, I almost got that. There you go. But I wanted him to be free! Itchy freaking eye. The castle was bad, but at least you had fun smashing that metal statue against the desk.
Help her! Find a way!
Oh, you mean the last game I played? In this game? Huh. Don't run. So I'm gonna listen to it when it says don't run. It was going the other way. Oh, hi, I know this one. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was his tomb. He screamed of pain, and his screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could only hear the brazen bulls bellow. Cow level. Okay. Bad people go in, the ashes of true faith come out. Yep. I was just about to say that, Rick. Now, if it were a copper bowl, then maybe. Brass isn't able to get that hot. Fire entrance. Fuck yes. Okay. Fear began to drown him again. He reached once more into the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost.
Was there something else? Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. So I've already got that. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer.
You have all the orb pieces you need. I know him.
Okay, this is gonna suck ass. Oh, wait. That might be how to do it. This is how we use the meat.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients...
Okay. First things first. Okay, bottle of Vitae. Am I gonna have to juice that guy I saw in the other freaking room? There's no more oil left in that lantern. Okay. I'm guessing there are two endings to this game as well. I'm gonna see about... Yeah, get some blood and distill it. That's what I'm doing next. But I'm thinking, do I have to juice this guy? No, it wasn't a way back. A ways back. It's just in the room
I
over
see you
here.
have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Raya's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it.
Oh, god damn it, Rick. That's not a fucking way to say that. I mean, it is a way to say that, but that isn't a way to say that. This was a different man. He doesn't look too fresh, but you know what? Wait, no. Oh god, no. Please tell me this isn't what I think it is. Oh, tell me that's not how I get the vitae. Fucking please tell me that's not how I have to do that. No. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking they may have stored that creature in Vitae. And if you don't know which creature I mean the one that's down here. Kindly tell me this isn't what I have to do. Okay, good.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Raya's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Please, my faith is in your hands.
know, folks,
I see you have all the art pieces you need. I know I have no
I'm gonna go up here.
anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the...
Hey! The pug became a soul. Oh, welcome. Well, hello, pug. Anyways. Barrel contains a few drops of oil. It's replenishing slowly over time, apparently. Okay, folks, this is where we're gonna leave off. So, I don't know. Tomorrow is gonna probably be Vitae and Noms or some shit. But, for now, I guess this is where everything leaves off. Anyways, I've looked at the walkthrough and I can tell you how to get it, but watch. Yeah, no, I know, Rick. But anyways, until next time, everybody. If you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring that bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless signing off. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye!